What's up, guys? Playing another new title, Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. I think it'll be a good one. I really do. But I want to say this. Fuck TTR, the Trusted Rebellion. I was banned for speaking my mind and sticking up for everyone. I had the cojones big enough to challenge the fucking leader because, whenever he does something, it's not his fault on Arma. It's everyone else's fault. It's your fault, Cream. I was fucking buying goddamn medical assistance. It's still your fucking fault. Left the channel, came back, got pulled in. The fucking leader was arguing with someone else, blaming his fucking best friend lives 6 houses down, all sorts of shit. And I was telling him to calm down, they're telling me to shut the fuck up, and I just lost it. Everyone shuts the fuck up when Cream speaks. And when I mean I speak, I'm not talking like this. I'm fucking screaming. Like death metal shit. People shut the fuck up. And it's true. So, if you're looking for a community, disregard all the things I ever said about TTR. Disregard every bit of it. Because now that I've been in there, now that I was there for a month and a week, and I got banned for sticking up for everyone and no one stuck up for me, that is not where you want to be. Even if you want to play Arma and you think they're good, join Trident or MC. They wipe the floor, or DOA. They wipe the floor with those fuckers all the time. And yeah, I'm gonna shit talk TTR, and I hope you fuckers see this. Because for me sticking up for all you little fuckers that talk shit behind the leader's back in the first fucking place, aka Burke 70 fucking 1, he's not even the goddamn leader. It's fucking Nick. But Burke runs the shit. So for me sticking up for all you little fucks, they didn't stick up for me and say, Cream was right, you shouldn't have done that. Blah, blah, blah. You know, well, fuck you. When it happens to you, I'm going to sit back, because you're going to come to me and message me, and I'm just going to laugh and be like, fuck you, dude. Go about your business. Yeah, I am taking this, sort of to an effect, because I'm pissed off about it. But let's get the fuck out of that and stop my pity party and get into motherfucking Sherlock Holmes. What you looking for, Sherlock? Whoa, gotcha. Run away! Ah! Better stay where you at, nigga. Don't run that way, nigga. You gonna die, motherfucker. Oh, that nigga about to get shot in the head. That's it for sure. Or who? I think that's Sherlock. Yeah, 40. It had to have been 48 hours earlier. Miss Watson. Hi viewers, how you doing? I don't know how many of you are watching, but hey!
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm...
My fucking head
What is
itches.
this about?
That child standing sniffing behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
Look, he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Boy, warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Booby?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relaxing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand.
If I wasn't streaming, I'd
But
get
there is a cure, if only a temporary one.
more
Free
than
inquiry.
35
Most
FPS
certainly. If he refuses this
nice
one, his
cutscenes.
condition will worsen.
Oh,
Well, I'm
am
getting
still
60
here.
locked.
I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Why are you here? Build a character by paying attention to the details and determining their meaning. Red eyes. Recent weeping. Looks like a train ticket. Oh. Did they do anything to his cock? I think he's injured.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
Police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Oh, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day, because that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
Strange. In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And then he... What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing. Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Poor child. Holmes, you should help him.
I am, dumbass.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive.
Hello, plebeians. Goodbye, plebeians. Fuck is that grunting? boost the volume up on this. Give me a ride.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. North Street.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
There's nobody at home. Dorset Street.
Open up.
I don't open the door to strangers. I don't open the door to strangers.
Bitch.
I don't feel thirsty right now.
Here we go. You said E. B, C. D, E.
"'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes."
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
"My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have."
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young too. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup, a clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills. Ah, so that's why you came to see me. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me.
Tom probably reads at night. Huh, so that's why you...
Please, sir, find my father. The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
The Old Tabard Pub, North Street. The Old Tabard Pub, North Street.
Remember, if you like, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, subscribe.
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
How many batteries did you bring in here? How many batteries did you bring in here to that phone? Is it plugged up?
A leather satchel, what's in it? Just some old things. The Old Tabard. Huh, so that's why you came to see me. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them. Please, sir, find my father.
The Old Tabard Pub, North Street. I don't feel thirsty right now.
I thought this was a tavern. This is a tavern pub.
I don't feel thirsty right now. There's nobody at home. Glue. Probably taken from a wall. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street.
Alright, little boy. I'm gonna go find your daddy. If I can't find your daddy, I'm gonna be your daddy. This little fuckstick wasn't here a second ago.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that.
Hello,
I
viewers.
Well, if you've got any proper work for me.
I just might be in need of your assistance later.
How are we
But
all
yeah.
doing? What did I need his assistance for?
At your service, Mr. Holmes?
I need to Earwig to find out.
Child labour law sent your kids
There's no one to eavesdrop on
instead
for
of a coal mine. No gods, no masters.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
No gods, no masters.
There's no one to eavesdrop on for me.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskies and never drinks alcohol.
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
Not him.
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
Arm in arm, stronger together, stronger than ever.
This must be the man that I'm looking for. Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
Get that kid to tail him.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Don't lose him.
Check on never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheek.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work dinosaurs. His only son.
What are you waiting for? Stupid kid.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Stop crying and get to work.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Take a brush and get in there.
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
Go up, Wiggins. I'll make it.
He's still here, that's a relief. Oh. 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 Oh.
God damn, this is difficult. I'm gonna use the other mouse.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor in the morning?
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
What are you doing in my garden?
He's Shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him. Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes. It's dirty. I should use a damp cloth. This could be useful with us. Did you fall asleep?
Here's your reward, you little toad.
Thank you, sir. He's talking with a cabin. We need to get closer. Damn! I need to find another one.
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm glad it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
We'll catch this
Can't
fucker.
lose him now.
Oh, Matrix jump. Now what? I thought I was gonna be playing as Sherlock. I'm playing as a fucking little boy. Hi viewers. If you like this, leave a like, comment, follow, subscribe. Turn on the notifications too. Alright. Let's follow this bastard. Gotta follow this bastard into here. Let's see what he's doing.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard? Locked.
Fuck. Fuck! Well, how in the fuck am I supposed
to get into the yard?
I know, you little bastard! Yeah, right here we go. Crawl on over there. Why the fuck are you prompt? Why the fuck are you crouched?
It's too dangerous to enter.
Pussy.
I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
Dumbass. Thought I heard someone running. Oh, remember guys, from my previous videos, fuck TTR. Don't join them. Unless you want to be ruled by a dictator.
I can't see what's inside.
I know, you little asshole!
It's too dangerous to enter.
Oh god. Ooh, I might be able to see now.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
Well, no shit.
Oh, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Really? That quick? What did it just do? Doodle. Now what? What am I supposed to... Oh, I guess report back to Mr. Holmes.
Can't leave yet. I'm not finished here.
What the fuck are you doing? Ooh, I see what you're doing.
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
All right.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Excuse me.
Wiggins did a good job. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Well, no shit.
That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the one. That's not the one I need.
I was gonna click him.
That's not the. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I. That's not. That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's not the. That's not the one I. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the. That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I. That's not the. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's not. That's not. That's not the one I. That's not the one. That's not. That's not the. That's not the one I. That's not the one I need. That's not. That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's.
Oh. Huh.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Huh.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
I'll just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
We'll see. If you behave.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
It's wonderful to have Kate at home.
Nigga, you don't feel the same. What's this?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Watson and Holmes should totally be gay together. It's perfect.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Come in, please. Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doc.
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I'm a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
Despite my title, yes, I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Good.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for...
All in due time, my lord.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. It's shut tight. It's closed. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Bags full of food. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. A ramrod to clean a rifle. This oil can also be used. This oil can also be used on weapons. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
All right.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. Here it is. Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
Watson, I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health. Search, Toby, search.
I'm a dog.
Brave Toby, best known. People use this cellar for storage. Just some old things. Just some old things. Pile of rubbish. It's not here. Old things. Ordinary storage. Just rubbish. Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside. News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here? Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents. This man appears in both documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files. A map of Epping Forest. A map of This case must... There was something on the stand. There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him. Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
Huh.
This is not the best way to sneak in. The window is firmly shut. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space. There's no space. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no There's no space for this lockpick.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson. Let's see how hard.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out. I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod. Let us apply chemicals to color the sample. I need a pipette. I need a pipette. I need a pipette. Let us apply... This chemical should be applied third. Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, but... Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
It is thrilling.
Here it is. Constance Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map. Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map. Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
A map of London and its surroundings.
Let's see how long you can stay alive. Is that your blood in the snow?
Get up, Holmes.
Where is he?
He was poor. This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
Find him, boys! Find him! Don't worry, no one's going to find your body. You won't get. Here you are. You don't stand a chance. You won't get far. I'm following your tracks.
Oh, fucking run, Sherlock.
God, it's Lord Harrington's body. He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound. This will help to dress my wound. The Quartermain Club. Someone's coming, I better hide.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George Hurst, you have killed enough people. Your insanity ends today. Drop your gun. You may have wounded me, but I won't miss you.
If I ever had you in my aim, I wouldn't have merely wounded you.
Oh, the best detective in England.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
Sweet. Well, guys, thanks for watching this episode of CreamTV, Sherlock Holmes the Devil's Daughter, episode or mission, pray tell. If you like this episode, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, subscribe. Want to see more awesome CreamTV content? Do exactly what I just said. Turn on notifications. Share around my social medias. They're up top in the overlay. They'll also be in the description below. Share around some of your favorite YouTube or Twitch channel videos I have. Those will also be links, and those will be in the description below with social medias. If you're a YouTuber or Twitcher, you're familiar with the auto host or an auto feature channel auto hosts for Twitch, I'll use myself as someone saying maybe you're auto host and I was streaming, you aren't streaming, your channel will automatically broadcast my channel. Pretty cool, right? We will get exposure. Yeah! And for YouTube as an auto feature channel, use myself again, I'll say maybe your auto feature channel, so I went to your main page, I see my little channel icon somewhere on your page. Pretty cool, right? Yeah! And if you want me to do the same back for you, just ask. And if you do both Twitch and YouTube and you want to do both for your boy, I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you. I'd love you for it. Welcome to the Cream Pie, baby. And as always, if anyone wants to make a donation to CreamTV, it's real easy. Go to my Twitch page. Links in the overlay. It's also in the description below. Social medias. www.twitch.tv/mr_CR3AM. Any amount counts. All funds appropriated are greatly appreciated, and all proceeds will go to better hardware, better software, better gaming, better internet, and most importantly, a better viewership experience for you, YouTube, Twitch, wherever else some of these videos, wherever else these videos find their place, and of course, the lovely legionaries of the Cream Pie. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, stay out of trouble. Fuck TTR, and most importantly, stay creamy and tune in for the next awesome godlike creamy goodness. Thank you. Well, we'll finish watching this little cutscene.
Yes. Well done, Watson. Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? No. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's Bowling Club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
Alright, guys. Like I said, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. It could be Vanquish, it could be this, it could be something from the past, who knows.